Hi, Dr. Gulani. So here we are in the middle of another wonderful Monday. Just had a lunch break right now, seen a number of patients. Let me get all this stuff up for you. We'll clean that up later. So some of my staff brought to my attention a Facebook post that came up today from memory from a year ago. And again, very important because it's very much in sync with all the cases that you've been seeing that I've been teaching you all about corneal scars, irregular corneas, and the limits, and there are no such limits. Even showing you stigmatisms of 30 diopters being corrected and dense scars. So here's this, it was an amazing time actually a year ago. Many of our patients traveled from far and wide to come in because we wanted to collect more data as we reached the 20-year mark of me doing laser corneoplastic on all these scar patients, and they're all seeing 20/20. And constantly wanting to encourage you as eye surgeons, as refractive surgeons, as corneal surgeons, you don't even have to think about a transplant, and I'll show you why. So if you go here, this is a post that just came up, and as you know, our patients keep posting and writing. I want you to focus on this for a minute, please. It's very important. Here is where I want to show you, all of you, corneal specialists, eye surgeons, optometrists, refractive surgeons, transplant surgeons. Look at this. Each of these corneas is 20/20. All these corneas I have worked on are 20/20. None of them had a transplant. None of them are wearing contact lenses. Very important for you to understand and remember this, so you can never say no to a patient, no matter how complex. And these are various causes. These are previous LASIK, previous RK, previous smile complications, previous PRK complications, herpes, HEX-K complications, granulomas, infections, pseudomonas, contact lens related infections. All these are causes, it doesn't matter. And the things that I want to constantly show you is how these patients react to your work. And they all of them. And look at this here. These patients, some of them are in pictures here. You can see them. And you can see me always involving the patient. And that's a very important part. Make patients a part of your story of what you do. And they are so ingrained. Here's a gentleman, he's a professional scuba diver, worldwide scuba diver, a PhD. He had come to me with LASIK complications many years ago. And I corrected that, removed the scars, and helped him 20/20. 8 years later, he came with cataracts, did that with a toric lens. He's 20/20 all the while, going all over the world, scuba diving and doing fun stuff. And he also came back for his scar anniversary. And he's taking pictures of his cornea, pre and post-op. So very important to have your patients involved. Here's another patient, extensive scarring with RK and cataract, and told by every surgeon nothing can be done, transplants, well, wrong. He actually studied my entire 5S system. Most of my patients are so intelligent they can talk in an academy meeting. They're so intelligent about their condition, so demanding. So we did his scar correction followed by cataract surgeries 20/20. Till today, this gentleman on my birthday always is the first to bring me a gift. He stands at 5 a.m. outside my parking lot every birthday of mine. Always gets me a Dom Perignon. And amazing gentleman, and his wife too had surgery here. So your patients, very important, the stories. And very important picture also I want to show you, which came up among these today, was the whole collection, the group of people. Look at this, guys, get addicted to this. These are the patients among many who traveled that day for us to collect the data so I could keep on honestly providing you with the 20-year follow-up. Now also understand this, please, all my patients. My patients, I'm very proud of the fact that all of them are extremely demanding, extremely type A, extremely high IQ, very knowledgeable, because many of them have had complications with wonderful surgeons, so they're very skeptical too when they come in. Yet you see them how they're sitting together from different parts of the world, like friends, and chatting across a table about their experience of, despite a scar, how they're seeing. Here's Noel. This gentleman had a only seeing eye with a herpes central scar. And he works for Valiant, which is Bosch and Lam. So knew every eye surgeon in the world. And when he came here, imagine the only seeing eye with a herpes central scar, count finger vision. We did laser corneoplasty. He's 20/20 today with that only seeing eye, 3 kids. His life has changed. So you can see all these people with different stories. A herpes corneal scar, Janus Beach. The professor I showed you, following multiple LASIK scars, smile scar. This gentleman had 12 failed surgeries, keratoconus scar. This was Chris Rowe from the RK scar. So I'm constantly showing you not only the treatment, but the patient involvement. So I stopped in the middle of the day as my staff brought me that this has come up on our memory of Facebook, and I wanted to share with you what really drives me and what I want to drive you with is get addicted to your outcomes. Stop saying no to patients. Stop saying astigmatism this high cannot be corrected. There is no such thing as topo guided, guys. If topography was correct, how come all these patients are seeing amazing? If topography was correct, this patient would be blind with what I did. Why are they 20/20 and the post-op topography is 6 diopter astigmatism? Understand the fact that refractive is the way to go. So believe in that work. Keep doing it. I will keep on inspiring, encouraging you, and I'm always here for any questions you have. But get your patients also involved in it, and do not worry if your patient's type A or demanding. That's the kind of patient who will appreciate your work most. Because remember, you yourself as an eye doctor are the most demanding among the most, right? So take credit. I'll go for a quick lunch and have fun and continue my day, but I just want to share this with you. Take care. Bye now.